Aloha! What's up, guys?
We finally made it live.
Yes, I know. I put on a post and I said we were going to be celebrating Irina's birthday today. Happy birthday, darling.
And we are celebrating?
Yes. And unfortunately, normally when we do these vlogs, we do it at a little earlier time because we know on the East Coast and Pacific time it varies. And
Yeah,
right now
it's 6:08 p.m.
Right, so we know it's like
time,
12 midnight.
You know, birthday girl gotta do what birthday girls do.
Exactly. So we still decided to go ahead and put this vlog together and a Q&A, so whoever joins us.
Yes, and I will be here on my phone answering questions just in case Devon does not see any comments. Well, right now it's not super sunny. Maybe because we're in the
Right,
shade,
so we're gonna go on the beach.
Your daughter's birthday too. Oh, say happy
that's
birthday
awesome.
to your daughter from
Oh, wow,
Just
Marlon.
Out. How
What are you doing up, Mar?
How do you say happy birthday in Creole?
Same thing, happy birthday.
Oh.
So again, we know that a lot of you guys probably will be missing this, but it will be going up on our YouTube channel, and you still will be able to ask the questions, and we'll come back in
Well, she's
and
13.
answer the questions. Also, we'll more than likely go live tomorrow as well with more updates and stuff. Just we wanted to come on just because we said we were going to, but we got caught up in all the festivities and the morning breakfast and everything else.
Oroku Saki.
Thank you. So as usual, we always start off with, we want to know where you guys are from. We want to know where you're connecting from. So leave it in the comment. Yes, and what are you doing on this 4th of July? Or what have you done? Because again, we know
well, maybe
on the
people
mainland
still partying.
Partying, that's true. It's 4th of July. Everyone parties through the night.
Fireworks, and I don't know. I don't think it will be any fireworks here in Honolulu.
Yeah, we'll have to see later on.
Actually.
If there are any type of fireworks, I'll record some from the balcony because we're gonna
But
head
I'm
back.
sure locals are gonna be popping off.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna take a walk on the beach, and you guys will see what it looks like. We don't know what it looks like. We haven't been there yet. So aloha, Oscar. How are you? Hope everything is well with you. So let's see how crazy it is on the beach. Let's take that walk. Okay, I'm just gonna flip the camera around here.
It actually was raining at 8 a.m. really heavily. It haven't rained like this for a long time, and we thought the entire day was gonna rain, but it actually cleared up really fast. So let's see what the beach looks like.
Yes, it's right. We're right behind the Cheesecake Factory. As you can see, we're in the alley. Cheesecake Factory is right at the corner there. So we just figured we'd do it here because there's a shelf here and we could put our drink down. So we're gonna walk now onto the beach.
Wow, Oscar, you are really good. You're on your location. One bite. We got some snacks from Starbucks, so I'm gonna. You want your pound cake?
Not now. I'm good. Thanks.
But later on.
So how is everyone doing? How is everyone enjoying your 4th of July? And by the way, I am rocking a brand new stabilizer. So the last stabilizer I had, this simple walking as I was doing like this, the cat, I noticed in the video after I looked at the replay when it was up on YouTube, it was kind of doing this the whole time, like shaking really bad. And this one here is actually really nice. I noticed. I tried it out previously before, and it's a much better stabilizer. That's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. So we often buy products which makes our lives easier for us, and it's a lot of kind of cool stuff and gadgets and stuff. I don't know if you guys would be interested in actually us doing a review on these products. Let us know in the comment if you guys want to see reviews. Look at this. This is 4th of July here, baby. Yes, Salt Lake City, Utah. Aloha, how's everyone doing? Yes, the beach is slammed, just as we thought. This is awesome. This is awesome. As you can see, we're near sunset. As Irina said, it's just about 6 o'clock, right? Hold on for me. Let me I want to kind of zoom out because I was zoomed in a little bit. Let me kind of zoom out so you guys get a wider perspective. There we go. Are we gonna walk with you? Okay, let's kind of take a walk, take a stroll.
Wet, so it's probably drizzled just now.
No, I think actually the water is coming up really high. The tide is coming up really high. So, good. As you can see, the locals are grilling on the beach, grilling and chilling. Aloha! So if you guys have any questions for us, please feel free to ask. Again, I know most of you guys will see this later on, but if you do, you can go ahead and then just leave a comment and we'll get back to you answering your questions. If not, you can wait for tomorrow and we will go live again tomorrow at some point. I'm going to make an announcement when, not sure when. So just like you would assume, social distancing is not a thing right now. Thank you. Yeah, there is no social distancing today. Awesome. How awesome is that? So they're making it, just a couple updates. Not sure if you guys caught the last vlog, but starting August 1st, it seems like they will be allowing tourists to come to Hawaii. They're trying to open things up. It's recommended that you get tested at your local CVS pharmacy, and 3 days before arrival. And if you do not test positive for COVID, you do not have to quarantine. You do not have to do the 14-day quarantine. So that's a good thing. So if you're looking to come August 1st or after, as long as you get tested 3 days prior to coming to Hawaii, you don't have to do the 14-day quarantine. If you don't and you come, then you are subjected to quarantine. So that's thank you. Hey, how are you? Happy 4th of July to you too. So that's a good thing. They're trying to open things up as long as people get tested. That's awesome. What else? So just the other day, they made it mandatory for you to wear masks. So you must wear masks when going into department stores and restaurants. And the restaurants seem to be doing a really good job of quarantining and keeping people at safe distances. Cheesecake Factory, for one, there's spacing between each table. So when you're sitting, no one is sitting next to you at another table. You're usually a table apart. Oh yeah, so if you guys haven't followed us on Instagram yet, it would be awesome if you do so. It should just be out. I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna put up that little graphic so you guys can see it. So there it is at the bottom right hand screen, just be out. There we usually go live more frequently, and we're pretty much up to date on everything that goes on here. There are times that we just kind of come out to the beach and we might hear something or see something, yeah, and we'll go live. So if you guys haven't followed us on Instagram, be sure to do so at Just Be Out. And also we started a Facebook group. It's called Hawaii for Travelers. So if you're on Facebook, look for Hawaii for Travelers group, and be sure to join on there. We also keep everyone updated on the COVID situation and everything going on here in Hawaii. Thank you guys for tuning in again. We know we don't normally come on this late meaning time on the mainland, because we know it's either 12 o'clock midnight on the East Coast, and Pacific time it's probably around 10 o'clock. So as you noticed, the entrance from where we came from, there were a lot of people. You see all those tents, those are all locals. Well, majority locals, I'm not gonna say all, but majority locals hanging out. And as we continue walking through the beach area here, it's thinning out considerably. There's not a lot of people at all. It's your typical, what we're about to see now as we're walking on the beach, the amount of people is what you would see here normally on the weekdays, and when it's not a holiday. I'm not sure if they're going to have any fireworks tonight. If I see an official, I'm gonna ask them that question. I know normally they'll do their fireworks, but we're going to cut back in on the beach, but we just have to come out the area here because all of the construction that's going on here, as I've mentioned before in our other vlogs, they're building the seawall. We are seeing more foot traffic than normal over the past couple weeks. I guess more tourists they're entering. But especially a day like today where everyone is celebrating and it's one of the biggest holidays, you expect everyone to be out full force.
And it's a long weekend.
Yes, it is a long weekend, that's right. There's your famous Duke statue.
Oh, my dad is calling.
So there's two areas that always have a group of people, normally where the beach is really crowded. Is slammed, but because it's majority locals here and not that many tourists, there's only two pockets. So where we entered by Cheesecake Factory, that area is always normally slammed on the weekends. That's the way it looks on the weekends. Now it's a little bit more than normal, but normally on the weekends all the locals come out and that's one of their favorite spots there to hang out. And in this whole area here, it gets a little less with people. Hey Bobby, how are you? Happy 4th of July. Hope all is well. Phew. Thank you for joining. So if you're just joining us, we're just taking a stroll. We started by the Cheesecake Factory, by the alley with the surfboards, and we show you guys kind of what it looks like right now on the beach. For the people in social distancing. Likewise, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, wow.
92 people.
I don't know if you guys heard that. They said 92 people got rescued today by Ocean Safety. That just tells you the amount of people that's actually out and about on the beach. Lifeguards are working overtime here. Hey Pogo, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I know it's late, but hopefully you get to watch the vlog tomorrow in its entirety. We'll probably be live tomorrow from this restaurant. Where's the restaurant? Oh, it's further down. Okay, there's a really nice restaurant, Italian. What's the name of it? Arancino, I think it is. So we had dinner there the other day, and it's really good. So we'll probably go live from there.
It smells in this area so bad.
Yeah, this area does smell, and you could figure why. 'Cause this is where normally most of the homeless hang out. So we're approaching the area now where we normally go swimming every day. So at least you guys will be able to catch sunset with us. For those of you who can stay up, who are in the, either partying their 4th of July throughout the night, or happen to be in a good time zone where it's not too late for you to see this vlog. You'll be able to see the sunset. So I'll just vlog through the sunset. So normally at night, which hotel is this again? Is this one, right? Yeah, yeah, that one. So they normally have a heart shape.
Oh yeah, this is the Marriott.
Right. The heart shape at night. It's all lit up because obviously the hotels are closed. So look at the shot, guys. So beautiful. This is the money shot right here, guys. And everyone is just going to be coming out sooner or later. You're just going to see people just standing around watching the sunset. It was raining today. As you could see, the bottom there is just like a massive cloud. So the sun's going to go under that pretty soon. Not sure what the sunset will look like, but yeah, it was raining a lot this morning, which is pretty unusual. We haven't seen rain like that in a long time. Actually, since we got back, which is since late March, April. So yeah.
I don't know if the sunset is gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not sure what the sunset will look like, but I think that cloud will pass, and beyond there's not that much. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk on the pier. Yes, I know. Postcard, right? Actually, guys, talking about postcard. So we are going to do something a little bit different that we haven't done before. And we are thinking about starting a Patreon. And for those of you who don't know what a Patreon is basically a service that allows you guys, our subscribers, our viewers, to support us in what we do and to have us continue doing what we do for a very small amount. But they are different levels of Patreon and different amounts, and you get different things. So basically, I'll give you an example. We can send you guys a postcard when you guys sign up for like a membership of like $1 or $2, and it might go up. Let's say at $5 membership a month. As you guys know, I'm a photographer as well as a cinematographer. We could send you guys prints of Oahu and of our travels, like drone shots. So you guys can do anything you want with it, print it, use it as a screensaver. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, let us know. We haven't completely embarked on the idea yet, but it's just a thought. So I definitely would like to see if it's worth doing, and I'll keep you guys posted on more information. But if you're interested in something like that and supporting our channel, helping us grow and helping us continue to do what we're doing for a very small amount, and of course we do return by giving you guys different things and different levels, different tiers. So yeah, we'll keep it here, and then I'm going to turn towards Diamond Head. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. So beautiful. And at this time it's so awesome, right? Because you have the sunset here. So the sun is setting on this side, right? And then Diamond Head always shines so bright. It's so cool. Like the sun reflects on it. Let me zoom in a little bit. My hand is a little wet. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there goes Diamond Head. So beautiful. Okay, let me zoom back out. Once again, thank you guys for joining. It is 4th of July here in beautiful Oahu, Hawaii. And it's also Irina's birthday.
So, I don't know if you guys remember, in one of the live videos, the one showed you a bicycle that was parked here, and it was like always there, staying there. So the other day I was swimming here, and I saw a guy coming with like a small electrical saw, and he had to saw that bicycle in half in order to take it off.
Oh, so where this gentleman is standing right here, there would be a bicycle.
There's only the lock.
Oh, only the lock is there.
Yeah, the lock is there, and the bicycle.
Yeah, that bicycle was there forever. Oh, I wish I would have saw that. You should have taken video of it.
I didn't have my phone because I was swimming.
Oh,
and
you were
when
swimming.
I go swimming, I usually just bring a towel and that's it.
Right.
So
Just let him pass.
yesterday, I usually go swimming around 4 or 5 p.m. But yesterday I went really early. I think I went like 9 a.m. And the tide was super duper low. You see this wall right here? Turn on the wall. So right now it's almost covered by water. Yesterday morning the tide was so low, the water was up to your ankle only.
Wow.
That is crazy.
And to get an idea what it is now, I don't know if you can see this guy here. He's up to his shoulders in, but it's going way over the wall, so you can say tide is higher than normal.
So on this side, on one side, it was just up to your ankle, and on the other side, it was half of my calf. So I had to go in the middle. It goes deeper, so I had to walk a little bit further down and then start swimming when it got a little bit deeper. That was crazy. I never seen tide being so low here. Maybe it's a morning thing. I don't know.
So as you can see, guys, this part of the beach here, there's not that many people at all. This is just
But
now.
again, it's almost close to 7
Yeah, the time does matter, but again, it's 4th of July. You would think you'd be out. And if you guys joined us in the beginning of the vlog, on that side over there, it's slammed. But that's the way it always is. But yes, but Queens Beach, which is the other side of the wall, it's slammed, and that's always slammed. We're about to walk over there so you guys could see. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can show you guys. So what's the name?
Royal Beach?
By Royal Beach over there, it's usually a pocket of people, and it's usually really condensed, really packed there. Then from there you move on more towards Duke Statue, and there's not that many people there because the construction is going on. They have barriers so people don't hang out there. Then it gets very thin throughout this whole area. It's just really, 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 really thin. And then when you cross the wall and you get to Queensbridge again, Queens Beach, it's just slammed again. So we're gonna walk over there and we're gonna see how many people are actually there. I did? Wow. Look at them. Your Russian's rubbing off on me. Hey Chris, how are you? Happy 4th of July, brother. Hope you and the missus are well. So guys, also, if you don't know, we have Chris Islander Chris here, I'm sorry. Islander Chris here, he also has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check him out. He covers a lot of things on what's going on here in Oahu as well. We're looking to do a collaboration soon. So that should be a lot of fun. So yes, make sure you check out his YouTube channel. Give him a subscribe. Show him some aloha. So Chris, what are you doing today? Did you go to the sandbar? Barbecue? So I'm still trying to figure out whether or not they're going to do any type of fireworks here tonight. And if I see an official, I'm going to ask them. I'm thinking there probably won't be, because again, that would cause people to kind of all come together to watch it, and they don't want a group of people coming together unnecessarily. So there's the restaurant we were talking about, the one with the red canopy. That's probably where we're going to be coming at you live tomorrow at a more decent time, where you guys can all tune in, and we'll be answering some questions. Chris said he's recovering. I bet.
Already?
Yeah, Chris, you're in recovery mode. The weekend, you have a long weekend ahead. You should be full throttle right now.
Here's also the popular local spot.
Right. Oops. I was receiving a phone call. I hope that didn't cut the video. So, most of you guys know we were in New York before we came here. We were living in New York. Not that we came from New York, because we actually came from Canada before coming here. But my sister was showing me videos on all the fireworks they're doing in the neighborhoods in New York, and it's just ridiculous. It's crazy. Yes, definitely, Chris, definitely. We're gonna do something awesome. So we're actually gonna walk to Queens Beach, so you guys can see the amount of people that are out there. There's not that many people on the seawall. I thought there would be more people. People are kind of waiting for the sunset. How beautiful is this? As always.
Camping on the beach. He has, I can't see him today. He moves occasionally from one spot to another. He has an office chair on the beach. He has a tent, and he has some type of car seat there. And he puts like bodyboards and decorates his spot with you know, those foam floaties. He puts them in arches, and he's just like has some type of flower there, chair. So it's like he's making it as he has a house right on the beach. That is so funny, and he's there every day. I don't know if he lives somewhere here or what. I mean, homeless, of course, but that is really funny because he moves from one spot to another. I don't know, maybe he's forced to move, but it's really funny seeing him. And I see people coming up to him and taking pictures because it looks very hilarious the way he organizes his spot.
He makes the beach his home.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could see, but in the distance you see that massive cloud, and that is a rain cloud. It's raining over there. You just see dark streaks coming down. If that cloud kind of moves out of the way, it's going to be an amazing sunset, but we're going to find out soon enough. Let's continue walking.
people are smoking over there.
Grilling and chilling. Yep. I was telling Irina that I noticed there are a lot of huskies here in Oahu. I see them all the time. And people be like, why would you have a husky in Hawaii? But I guess maybe it's a thing. And actually on Facebook, there's a Facebook group that sells huskies for on the island.
Oh, Porgy, look how cute.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Even the doggies are out. Yeah, everyone, that's kind of a thing. Everyone's kind of like, why would you have a husky in Hawaii? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not good for the dog. But I guess that's a topic of discussion. Irina had, when we were living in New York, Irina had a husky. And they shed like crazy. Yeah, let's take a walk here and see.
Big Island, Bengala.
Nice. Okay, so now you're gonna see.
Right now it's a lychee season, and in downtown they have this specific store that sells lychee, and they I saw it on the news. They've been selling it for years, and they like select lychee from a specific farm that it's really like juice and sweet and fresh. It's awesome.
Oops, sorry about that, guys. I kind of just switched the camera and.
Gavan is still playing with his stabilizer.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get this stabilizer kind of figured out. Sorry about that. I kind of turned the phone in portrait mode. One too many clicks. So yeah, this stabilizer seems pretty good. What do you guys think? Is it like, is the image stable? I'm just walking at a regular pace. I'm not trying to walk any slower than normal to get the footage steady. I'm just kind of walking at a regular pace. Yeah, that cloud right there, that massive cloud is just crushing the sunset. It's pretty much the sun is down at this point because it's behind those clouds. If those clouds wasn't there, we still would have another probably 40 minutes of sun. So you guys, I'm sure if you've visited Oahu before, you've come here and see these guys actually jumping. It's so awesome. The waves are pretty mild today. How awesome is that? There we go. I think they're all gonna jump right now. Oh, they were gonna jump, but the kid was in the way. That was a perfect wave to jump also.
Not bad, not bad.
Hey Steve, so our future travel plans. Wow, where do I begin? So initially, if you were subscribed to our channel previously or you've seen our vlogs, we literally left Hawaii in February, and that was it. We were supposed to start our 3-year travel, and when we left Hawaii, we went to Australia, and we took a 21-day cruise to Tahiti and Bora Bora. From there, we were supposed to head to the US and then take another transatlantic cruise, 17 days to Spain. Well, again, that was in February, the end of February, and we all know what happened in February and March. The COVID hit, and the funny thing is that the cruise brought us right back here to Hawaii, which that was totally unexpected. That wasn't a part of the itinerary, but because we were being bounced around, no ports wanted to take us. This is where eventually the cruise line ended up. So we ended up right back where we started. No complaints here. But to answer your question more specifically, we may be leaving within the next 4 months, and we are looking to probably either go to Tokyo or Thailand, or I would say Europe. But as far as I know at this point, Europe has closed its borders to the US. So, you know, with this COVID spike, you know, things are really out of control, and we really don't know where we stand as far as our travels. But we also have something kind of major in the works here in Hawaii, and if it does go through, fingers crossed, it would be a great opportunity for us, and we would probably stay here for another year or two, because we'll have an opportunity to go to all of the Hawaii islands. So we're not too sure yet. It all depends on that aspect, whether we get that opportunity or not, or within the next 4 months, if travel opens up and permits, we will be headed to either Thailand or Tokyo or wherever it is that we're able to go, and COVID is not so rampant. I know we wanted to go to New Zealand, but New Zealand has closed its doors to tourists until 2021, so that's not going to be possible. I heard Thailand is also closed, so we have to see if that opens up. So again, wherever is open, you know, we really want to start traveling again. We left with that in mind and to do so. And when we do leave, it will be for 3 years. That's our plan. Maybe more, maybe less. It depends. But yes, we're looking to do a lot of traveling, and I hope you guys continue to follow us and join us. Our vlogs will remain the same no matter where we go. We're going to give you guys, you know, a lot of information and continue to provide value to you guys. So if you do like traveling and you travel to all these different destinations, we'll tell you, you know, what are the best places to go, where to get the most bang for your bucks, and what are the best activities and all that good stuff. So we definitely hope you continue following us. You're so welcome, Jessica. Our pleasure. We know it's hard for people to get here. We know a lot of people are frustrated and they really want to come here. But, you know, I think overall, if, you know, we all just kind of take our time and just wait, things will, you know, it won't stay the same. It won't be this way forever. We just have to be a little patient, and we'll all be able to have a piece of this paradise sooner or later. See those massive clouds, those rain clouds over there. So I'm gonna continue walking now. We're gonna go along Queens Beach. We're gonna go to the end over there. So over here you'll notice it's much more people. This is the norm. But again, if it's during the week, it's not like this at all. It's really not a lot of people out here. But it is 4th of July, and you know, it's a weekend. So yes. So if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. Again, we apologize for coming on so late, to start this live so late, but it is Irina's birthday, so we were caught up in her birthday festivities. And before we know it, it was actually later than what we anticipated. We wanted to go on much earlier. I know so many people want to come back. But it's so different now. Even if you were here, you can feel the difference. A lot of the activities, if you didn't see our last vlog, I'll just do a quick recap of that. I have the dates. So Diamond Head hike, that's closed and will remain closed. They haven't given a date when they're going to open Diamond Head hike, and the reason being, I'm thinking, is because when you climb, if you haven't done it before, Diamond Head is very congested on top, and it's a very small area, and everyone kind of congregates in that area, and they're all together. So they don't want to open that hike because it's too many people in a small space, and they're trying to space people out. So social distancing on the Diamond Head hike, going up to the hike, you can have social distancing, but once you get to the top, which is why you go there to begin with, it's such a small and condensed area that it's not open, and I guess they don't want that. The zoo, Honolulu Zoo, they are officially open. But most of these places, the dates and the times have changed. So if you are planning on coming here, make sure and you want to do these things, make sure you kind of check with these places, call them, because their times, and normally they might open 5 days a week, but now because of COVID, they might only open 2 or 3. So make sure that if it's something you really want to do, you call in advance and kind of get this information from them. What else? The aquarium is scheduled to open. I'm not sure if it's open as yet. Hanauma Bay will open. Hanauma Bay, I think, opens in August. I think that was the date that I said in the last vlog. Jessica, if you want to know that information, I don't have it off the top of my head right now, but in our last vlog, our last live vlog we did, I spoke about that, and in the very opening of the video, I spoke about all the places. I'm just kind of doing a little recap, and I gave you the dates. Wet and Wild Park is open, but if I'm not mistaken, Hanauma Bay opens sometime in August. Now, again, this is all subject to change. We don't know what, from day to day, things change, everywhere. So, but as far as I know now, that's actually the date. It'll be sometime in August. But if you want to know the exact date, just look at the vlog before this one, the live vlog. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. As far as, let's see, Coco Head hike, I've seen people, friends of ours, actually on that hike, and Coco Head is inside of a state park. So if the state park is open, then that means Coco Head would be open. And like I said, I've seen people on there, so I'm assuming that's open as well. Steve, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, yeah, that's we're looking forward to that one. So I'm going to make lobster scampi for Irina, and shrimps. You guys know she doesn't eat meat, but she does eat seafood, so I'm gonna do stuffed broiled lobster for her, and shrimp scampi. That's what it is. Let me not say that too loud because she doesn't know. I'm gonna surprise her with that. And for me, you guys know that I'm a big steak lover, so I went to Whole Foods and I got myself a tomahawk steak. So I'm gonna grill that tonight. I'm gonna be taking videos like I normally do, and if you follow us on Instagram, you'll always see me, Irina on the balcony and me bringing her food. Yeah, I'll be doing that, except we're gonna be indoors because now it's gonna be dark by the time we get home and do dinner. But yeah, this is how we do it.
Where is it now? Where did it go? I'm not American, and now I know. Where is it now? Where did it go? Where has it gone? I wanna know.
I just have a real passion for cooking, brother. Love cooking. It relaxes me, and I love feeding Irina. I love to see that big smile on her face when I bring her the food. So it's all, I hope the video doesn't get strike now that this song is in it. I can't do anything about that. So it's funny, this guy on the bike, right, with the big speaker. You see the big speaker on the back of his bike that just passed? So, day before yesterday, there's a guy that he walks on the beach. And actually he doesn't walk, he runs back and forth on the beach, and he has a huge knapsack on his back, and he has a speaker like that on his knapsack, and he's like playing like hard like house music, like doom doom doom, and he's running. It's like high impact, and everyone's looking at him, and the music is blaring loud on his back, and he's running back and forth on the beach. Something interesting to see for sure. Let's see what the sun is looking like. Yeah. Привет. Again, thank you guys for joining and for staying on with us. Hope everyone had a safe 4th of July and a good one. Hope you enjoyed friends, family as much as possible. Good food. Take a show here.
Where is it now? Where did it go?
Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you. Thank you. How beautiful is this? Thank you. You do the same too. Oh yeah, definitely tomahawk steak. If I'm gonna do my steak, I always try to get the tomahawk steak. But it's kind of hard to get here. I usually get it in Whole Foods, but because you know it's the 4th of July and also with the COVID going on, the shipment of it is not as much as it would have been normally. But yeah, I love me some tomahawk. Whenever we go to some restaurants and stuff, if that's on the menu, more than likely, that's my dish of choice, tomahawk. But again, if you follow us on our Instagram, Just Be Out, you'll see what it looks like when I'm done with it. I'm gonna crush it. Wow, look at this. So epic. How beautiful, right? So beautiful here. I know if you guys notice, the colors are very blue. That's because of the clouds, but normally it would be so red right now. But that huge clouds, I'm gonna do a little pan so you guys, whoa, waves are coming in hot. Waves are coming in hot. I saw that. Irina just got soaked. So I'm gonna do a quick pan. I almost lost my slipper. So you see kind of like what it looks like, massive clouds. Diamond Head no longer lit. Sun went down.
Oh, what I got for dinner today, what Devon is making for dinner. What are you making, Devon?
I told them, I didn't tell you. It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
You're not supposed to know that.
Okay. Well, be sure to follow us on Instagram because we are going to put pictures and videos of what Devon is
For
making.
sure.
I'm so excited.
You're always excited to eat.
How I roll.
Yeah, she is. The question is, when is she not hungry? She's always hungry.
I can hear what you guys say.
What? I didn't say anything. Aloha. Normally, if you come here during the daytime, down here, there are some massive fishes. And people come here and kind of feed the fishes bread. I don't know how much of a good thing that is, but there's a crap load of fish down here and they're so big. Really great spot for snorkeling. I had mentioned that before. We haven't been out here in a while during the daytime though. If you guys notice, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's some sailboats out there. Those are actually the catamarans doing sunset cruises. So the catamarans are operating at the moment. They started about, I would want to say about 2 weeks ago. We started seeing them on Waikiki Beach. So they started their daily operations. So you can take the catamaran boat rides out. It's 30. Some of them offer rides for 30 for an hour, $30 for an hour, or $35 for an hour. And one, I'm not sure which one it was, but the one for 35 an hour, that one has unlimited drinks. So that's a good thing. So for $5 more, you can do, you know, you can get your drink on one of these catamarans, and it kind of goes out there for an hour, which is really cool. We noticed about maybe about 3 different companies offering rides. Normally there are more than that out here if things were normal, but yeah, they started doing that. So if you guys do come here, that's available. So on Oahu, we've done pretty much the entire island. Not pretty much, we've done the entire island. We're putting together one of the tours when you come to Oahu that a lot of tourists do is it's called the Circle Island Tour, and it involves obviously a lot of the attractions, the best places to see on the island, and it goes around kind of like not the entire island, but it kind of cuts in halfway. But you still get to see, when you take the Circle Island Tour, you get to see pretty much the best of what Oahu has to offer. And initially when we came here 3 years ago for the first time, we were here for 10 days, we took the Circle Island Tour, and it was really nice. Again, you hit all the major spots that you need to go to. So what we did was, we realized that a lot of people might need information on that. So what we did was, we redid the Circle Island Tour on our own, and we stopped at all the places that the tour companies stop, and we give you additional information about it, and we're going to put it in a vlog. We haven't put it together yet, but we have shot the entire island and all the different spots that the Circle Island Tour does, including like places like Hanauma Bay. It stops there. It stops at the Dole Pineapple on the North Shore. There's a bunch of places it stops all the way around. So it's pretty much like I think like an all-day tour. If you do take the tour, it's pretty much for most of the day. So we did that, and we're going to put that vlog out, so you guys, you know, if you're interested in taking that tour, we'll give you a wealth of information on what can you expect and where the tours go. Because obviously you can go to the website for the companies and you can see these spots, but you might not be familiar with it or not know what the spot is all about. So we go in depth as far as, you know, if it stops here, Hanauma Bay, what is Hanauma Bay, what you're going to see, what the experience will be like. So yes, that's going to be coming out soon. And again, I apologize for these vlogs. Sometimes they take a while to come out, and it's not like we don't have the footage or we're not shooting. We're constantly shooting, but because our vlog is just so informative and it goes so in depth, it takes a much longer time to get them edited because of all the different components that it has, and we try to give you guys as much information as possible. So we're not really pumping out vlogs, you know, 2-3 times a week. We're just kind of you know, scraping the top information. We're really going in depth and try to give you guys a lot of information in each vlog, so that way you come out with a takeaway and know exactly when you do come here, if you come here, what you can expect. Island time, yeah. It's funny though, because, you know, coming from New York, you know, obviously island time does not exist, and it's always on the grind. You know, we're always working, always shooting, always thinking of the next place to experience and what to do. And also with the vlogs, you know, what type of information we could provide to people coming here, since we're here So, and we're going to be doing some collaborations. As you guys had saw before, Islander Chris came in. He's a local here, and we're going to be collaborating with him soon. We're going to be going places, so you can look forward to that as well. So we're always open to collaborations, and like I said, we're always on the clock. Wow, 20 years. Actually, Steve, I lived in New York probably around the I would say about maybe 28 years. I lived in New York. I was born in Belize, but I was raised in New York. I left Belize when I was 7, and I've been in New York ever since. And it's just been 3 years now since we moved out of New York, packed up, and just left and say we're going to start traveling. And that's kind of like why we're here now. But we haven't been able to do much traveling because we're stranded on a beautiful island. Can you guys believe that? So I lived in different places. I lived on 161st Street in the Bronx, right across the street from Yankee Stadium, on the by more like the Grand Concourse. I also lived where I grew up is in the Dykeman area, so that's uptown Manhattan, where all the Dominicans are. And from there, Irina and I moved in together in Brooklyn, in Sheepshead Bay, where all the Russians are. So if you're familiar with Sheepshead Bay in New York, you know that's Russian territory. Yeah. So I was kind of here, there, and everywhere in New York. I'm trying to see if I see Irina. She disappeared. Oh, I see her. Oh, no, that's not her. No, I don't miss NYC. So I have family in New York. My mom is there, my dad, my sister. My kids are also in New York. That's what I miss most, is family. But besides that, you know, I really feel like New York is a means to get to where eventually you want to get to in life. New York and California, to me, in my opinion, is just kind of, they're in the same category. You know, you're always on the grind. You always have to hustle. You know, you always have to be on the ball. You need to get, you know, everything is a rush. And, you know, trying to get ahead in life, you know, just your regular struggles. But I know for a fact a lot of my friends, you know, growing up, that left New York and they moved to Miami. And for them, that's the paradise, right? That's the relaxation. That's them hitting the brakes and saying, now I can chill. I'm living this Miami life, you know, or Florida, wherever they are in Florida. And it's cheaper there. Obviously, New York is very, very expensive. That's another thing I wanted to touch on really quickly. You know, a lot of people ask, is Hawaii's expensive? Hawaii's this, Hawaii's that. Yes, it is, but I think it's very subjective. So coming from New York, the rent that we pay in New York is the same thing that you pay here. So your cost of living, which is the number one expense you do have, if it's the same, then it's not expensive, because everything else is what? You know, milk, you know, what, $1 more expensive? You know, and it's only a few things that are really more expensive here in Hawaii than it is in New York. And again, I'm talking from New York. I know a lot of people come from the Midwest. And in the Midwest, you know, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment, you know, for like $900. You know, we've spoken to friends that has lived like that. But that's not the way it is in New York. So coming from New York, for us, it actually comes out cheaper. So again, it's, you know, it's very subjective. That's just my take on how expensive, you know, Hawaii is. And also, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm crapping on New York, but New York, I think maybe just massive cities like that on a whole, people are very, because everyone is out to get something. Everyone is out to get to what they want, and they're not there yet. So to get there, they have to, you know, like I said before, they're on their grind, they're in the hustle. They don't have time for BS, you know. Everyone's out to get something. So it's kind of like, excuse me, get out, not even excuse me, just get out of my way. I need to get to where I need to get to. And everyone comes off very rude, very like, you know, like they don't care about each other. They don't support each other. Again, it's just a means to get to where you want to get to. So I don't know, you know, what most of the cities that you guys are from, but that's definitely a New York vibe thing, you know. And a lot of tourists, right? So if you visiting New York, you might, and you go visit New York for a week or two, you might, oh my God, New York is so beautiful and it's so nice and everyone is so, nice. But if you live there, it's a different situation. And I think that goes to say with most cities, if you're just visiting a city for a week or two on vacation, 10 days, whatever it might be, you might feel like everything is great. Everyone is nice. People are smiling at you. And you might assume that that's just the way it always is. And sometimes it's not always like that. It's just because you're there for a short period of time, you know? So these buildings are about to light up pretty soon. There's the building, one of the hotels over there. I think it says Hope. It's written, it says Hope down this down the side of the hotel. And then there's one over here, and that one gets light up with like a giant red heart. And then you have, I think, the Marriott. On one side of the Marriott, it says Love. And then if you go around the block to the other side, it says Aloha. So yeah, the hotels are lit up during the nighttime. I took a couple photos. And I put it up on our Instagram. It looks really awesome. Yes, definitely always hustling. So for us, when we actually got here in Hawaii, you know, you have that hustle mentality. You got to realize, you know, sometimes in life, you know, it's much healthier when you can hit the brakes, kind of breathe, relax, and just kind of coast things for a little bit and just kind of enjoy. Whether you're here in Hawaii or anywhere else, you know, it's much healthier for you to not be in that mentality where you're constantly, you know, grinding away. I guess that's why they say, you know, it's best to do that when you're younger and you can, because when you're older and you have to do it, you know, like even my mom, my mom is actually still working, and being from Belize, that's our mentality, is that you work till you die. Like, you know, coming from there in the Caribbean, there's not a retirement thing there. There's no retirement. You just work till you can't physically work anymore. And, you know, a lot of people kind of, you know, have that outlook. Oh, favorite island food? Wow, I would definitely say the Kahlua pig. As you guys know, I'm a meat eater, so definitely the Kahlua pig for me is a thing. Overall, my outlook on food here in Hawaii is because it's so Japanese influence. We can't really find. I mean, here in Waikiki where we live, obviously there's a lot of restaurants. You could get Italian. You could go to your Cheesecake Factory if you want your fast foods. You have your McDonald's and your Burger King and stuff. But normally, you know, there's a variety of things here for you to eat. It's not that hard to find something that's appealing to you. Now, if you're not in Waikiki and you're in other parts, then it might be a little bit more, you know, challenging for you to find restaurants and different things. Locomoco is the bomb. Locomoco is definitely the bomb. We had the first time I had that was actually in Rainbow Drive-In. Hell, if you guys have visited Hawaii before, where was the first place you had your Locomoco if you've tried it? You can see the red under the clouds. Wow, it would have been spectacular if that cloud wasn't just lingering there. And there's not a lot of breeze, so the clouds here are usually, normally the clouds in Oahu, they're just like zooming by, they're flying by, because, you know, you have your trade winds. But on certain days like this, when it's kind of raining, the clouds are kind of just stagnant and they're just like sitting there, they don't move. Yeah, Rainbow is awesome. Rainbow Drive is awesome. Let me see if I'm gonna take a walk back here, see if I can find Irina. Last thing I heard, she was hungry, so it might be time to head back and start chefing it up. Yes, we've gone to the bakery. It's so awesome there. They have really, really, really good food. The pastries are so good. So if you guys have come here before and you've had the poke, where have you eaten? Which one of the restaurants have you eaten the poke from? Because there's a few spots that are just bomb, like broke your mouth bomb, like just insane. So I want to see where you guys have been. and then I'll tell you where we've been. Oh my God, Steve, I hope that's not the only place you've had it. I hope that's not the only place you've had it. If so, brother, we need to get you into one of these other spots. And it's not far from here at all. They're like, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna have Irina tell you because you guys probably think I'm biased. But I'll let Irina tell you where the best poke spots are. Actually, she had it just I think it was yesterday or the day before. So Steve, I'm gonna poke fun at you right now. I'm gonna tell Irina where you had your poke. Let's see what she says. Ira. So we're talking about poke, right?
Okay.
Yes, and I asked if you guys have tried it before here on the island, where did you get it from? So Steve said he got it from Foodland.
Oh, no.
She said, oh no, that's what I thought.
I don't trust supermarket poke, and you know, you can actually taste poke before you purchase it. And I tried a few in different supermarkets, and it's the texture, the flavor might be good, but the texture is not the same as from actual poke places. So yesterday I went to a supermarket, and on the way and they specialize in poke. Oh my gosh, their poke, it's just the texture of the fish melts in your mouth, and it's not even any type of like jello, or there is no bite to it. It just as soon as you bite, it just disappears, and the sauces are incredible. But my favorite poke, our favorite poke is from Alicia's Market.
OMG, Alicia's Market is
unfortunately they're so far they're located by the airport, and we don't have a car here, so we only stop by there when we actually have a rental car and we are in the area. So but
okay, so give them our recommendation, because I know we're on the same page with this. What are the top 3 poke spots that they have to go to if they come here?
Definitely Alicia's Market.
Okay, so this is, guys, this is going to be in the order of importance. So we're going to start at the top, at the best, and the third is going to be at the bottom.
Okay. Alicia's Market, Ono, and Ahi Assassins.
Ahi Assassins, yes. Ahi Assassins just closed, right?
They have 3 locations, so they closed one location, but I don't know, they might be reopening somewhere else. But anyway, they have 2 other locations, and they actually go in fishing for their poke shops.
They have a family-owned business, and they go out early in the morning. They catch those massive tuna, bring them on ice, and just carve them up right there.
They have family recipes, and their poke.
Yeah, awesome.
Any day.
Awesome,
amazing.
yes. Awesome. So what are the top 3 again?
Alicia's Market, Ono, and Ahi Assassins.
There you go. Poke aficionado. It's in the record. It's in the vlog. So if you guys have eaten in any one of those places, let us know. Let us know what you think about it and your opinion on it, and if you agree with our top 3.
In Ono, there is when there's tourist season, or you know, not quarantine, there's usually a line going for an hour to get poke. It's crazy. They have little shop where you can just go in, pick up your poke, and they have few tables outside. But during normal, you know, not quarantine time, every day the line is literally for an hour to get the poke.
And as far as I know, these top 3 these places that we mentioned, when there's like, if you don't get there early, they sell out, and when they sell out, they're done. So they don't.
Shop closed.
Yeah, it's not like they're bringing this on like already pre-made on a truck from somewhere else. These are like once they run out, they run out. And if you get there too late, sometimes you don't get what you want. 9 out of 10 times you're not gonna get anything. So these are places that are definitely highly recommended if poke is your thing.
And actually, when we first got to the island, we never really tried poke, and we thought like, raw fish, I'm not sure about that.
Hold on, let me flip this camera around. So we're gonna talk to you guys this way.
Oh, so you
Yeah, I'll come next. That way we can both be in the shot. Yeah.
Where do you buy this?
The Apple Store.
Apple?
Apple Store. Mhm.
But if you don't have Apple?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yes. On Kalakaua Avenue, there's an Apple Store.
But if you don't have the Apple, it's the same?
Yes, it's the same.
Any phone.
Other?
Right.
Perfect. Because it's really nice.
Yes, really
Practical.
nice. Yes, for sure.
It's not a selfie stick, no? What
You
is
can
it?
do both.
Selfie. I'm in selfie mode.
No, yes I know, but this element.
Oh, the stick. No, it's not.
It's a
It's not like a
stabilizer.
selfie stick. It's just a stabilizer to keep the camera steady.
But this is an Apple.
Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Question.
Yes,
Okay.
they have it there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry about that.
So what we were saying, we were talking about. Oh, so when we first got to the island, we were like, poke, raw fish. Don't really want to try or eat raw fish. But once we tried it,
Yes, for
we
sure.
got hooked right
So
away.
here's another thing, right? Let's see because there's a glare. Okay, so Dean mentioned
Malasada.
Malasadas, yes. So that place is just so popular, and it's a cash cow. Like when in normal times, there's no way you can go there and not expect to stand online to get the Malasadas. I mean, it's crazy. Here's our take on the Malasadas. Personally, it's not for us, and I'll tell you why. You want to tell them why?
Just in case people don't know what malasadas are, it's
Okay.
a Portuguese dough. It's like a donut, but different texture. And it comes either just like piece of dough or with stuffing.
With fillings, right? It has a type of filling on the inside, all different flavor fillings.
We have not tried malasadas anywhere else, but we did from Leonard's. And honestly, we got disappointed. Oscar loves malasadas.
Right. Okay. So here's how it happened for us. When we first decided to try the malasadas, we ordered it. No, actually, we walked to Leonard's. We bought I think like 2 of each flavor, and we called an Uber, and then we went back to the apartment and we ate it. So we didn't like it. It was kind of cold because normally they do it fresh and it's hot. So we decided to give it another try because we figured, oh, maybe it was cold, so it's a difference. So
Yeah,
let's
it's
order it
not
and eat it right there. So our only issue with the malasadas, the reason why we don't really care for it much is because of the filling. So the filling to us, we compare it to kind of like
Cheap pudding.
like a pudding, like a Jello pudding that you would buy. It feels very synthetic to us. It feels very, I don't know. It's not even flavorful. It's not even so. Okay, let's just say like a Dunkin' Donuts, right? Has the jelly donuts where they put the jelly on the inside of the donut. Now, when you bite into a Dunkin' Donut jelly, yes, it's the flavor is much more.
It's a jelly.
Yeah, it's sweeter. The malasadas is not as sweet, so no matter what flavor you get, even if you get coconut, sometimes it doesn't. You don't taste coconut. It's just such a mild.
And it's very synthetic.
Yeah, again, and for me, they put so much in it, so when you bite into it, like all the filling just goes, like there's no way around it. Get ready to get messy when you're eating that. So for us, it's not really a thing, but they go crazy for it here. That's for sure.
We did try it hot too.
Yeah,
and
we tried it
still
hot.
The filling was not our thing. It was if it was a different type of cream.
Yeah, maybe.
Then-
But we've tried all the creams that they have because they switch the cream and filling up from time to time. But we've tried all flavors, and the original, yes, Steve, the
Yeah.
plain, that would be more our thing. It's the filling that we really have the issue with. Yeah. The filling just feels very cheap and synthetic. Can't find the word for it. But yeah.
But again, like where I'm watching the calories, so for me to eat that, like it's very high calorie, and it's not for me that much pleasure that I get from eating plain malasada. So I'd rather go with an eclair. We found this place in Aloooha Mall. Mochi donut we have not tried.
Yeah, we haven't
Mochi
tried that.
donut
They had it. I see they have it at Whole Foods. They do have it at Whole Foods. We haven't tried it yet.
A Japanese donut. It comes with like it's made out of little balls, and they are stuck together in a circle.
Ah, okay.
They're really cute
Okay.
looking, but we have not tried it. So yeah, we found this bakery in Aloooha Mall, and
Their
their
eclairs.
eclairs. Oh my gosh,
Really good.
the best eclairs I've ever had.
Yes.
So, and they're pretty much the same calorie as malasada. So
Yeah.
I much rather go for an eclair.
As far as the garlic shrimp, well, so when you speak garlic shrimp, you would always kind of go back to Giovanni's food truck. So that we did a vlog on that on the North Shore.
Yep.
Yeah, we went to the North Shore where all the food trucks are, and we actually did a vlog on that extensively. And we waited online for about 20 minutes to get this shrimp, and
Not 20 minutes, you kidding me?
it was
An
more.
hour.
Yeah. By the time we actually got our
Because
dish,
there are two lines, one to place the order
And
the
one
other
to pick
one
up.
to get the food.
right. So here's our take on the Giovanni shrimp truck. For us, we feel it's a little overrated. So there's 3 types. You can get the
Garlic shrimp,
spicy shrimp,
and lemon butter.
Irina ordered the lemon butter because she doesn't do the spice. I do the spice.
And I don't do garlic.
And she doesn't do the garlic. I bought the spicy one because I liked it. So those are the 2. We didn't get the garlic shrimp, so we're not talking about the garlic shrimp. We didn't have that. We haven't had it since we've been here. But those are the 2 we got.
You had garlic shrimp and Ted's. That's the one you like.
Yeah, in Ted's, but I meant not overall. I meant from Giovanni specifically, because I know that's where when tourists come here, that's where they want to experience the garlic shrimp from Giovanni's. So the spicy shrimp from the Giovanni's food truck, extremely spicy. Now, if people really like that spice, then I guess it's a thing for them. But here's my take on it. I like spicy food, but it was just so spicy that I couldn't even enjoy it. My lips were on fire. I started sweating. And they actually have a sign on the truck that says, when you purchase the spicy shrimp, you can't return it.
I don't think you can return any of
I know
it.
you can't, but they make that because most people take one bite, their mouth explodes, and then it's like, oh, I want to return this, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
So they protect themselves by putting up that sign. I should have took heed to that. But again, what it was, it just tastes very vinegary. It was just basically shrimp, and you just smother it with hot sauce. There was no flavor behind it. It was like a horrible experience for me and for Irina. Irina it was just
Lemon butter, and it was just
boiled shrimp
with lemon squeezed on top and butter on the side.
like again, no flavor. It's not even
Not
like
even salt.
yeah. It was bland. So that was our experience on the North Shore in the food truck for Giovanni's. Again, we didn't try
I'm
the
getting
garlic shrimp.
hungry too, Steve.
I didn't try the garlic shrimp, but we're gonna probably have to do that and update our review on that for sure. What else? Okay, so you guys have the Japanese pancake? The what is it called again?
It's a ricotta cheese Japanese souffle pancake.
Oh, how can I explain that one? So, what that is
Oh yes, Devon. Oh my gosh, Devon makes the best coconut shrimp. I love coconut shrimp,
She's
and
biased.
I've tried it in a lot
a lot of restaurants. Yeah, that's true.
And
But some places, some restaurants, they just go with basic ingredients. I kind of go a little bit above and beyond to add more complexity to it. So like a lot of dishes, more love. There you go, more love. For some of these restaurants, they're just kind of churning it out and just kind of, getting you in and out of the door. So yeah. What was I gonna say? So back to the Japanese pancakes. So think of if you haven't had it, think of
it's like a souffle.
But wait, I'm trying to break down the shape and the texture and everything. So the shape, think of a
pull it up on my phone. I don't know if you'll be able to
what is it
see.
called again? So you know the Pillsbury dough that you would get in your local supermarket, the dough that you actually have
Biscuits,
to,
right?
the biscuits, yes, biscuits. So think of a biscuit. It's the height of a biscuit, sometimes maybe a little bit higher in height, like a biscuit. It's the same shape.
And if you guys haven't seen on our Instagram, this is what I'm talking about. Devon's
Oh, that's the
famous
coconut shrimp.
shrimp. Amazing. Okay, I'm looking for this.
Yeah, look for the souffle. Didn't we take a picture of it? Oh, it's
Yeah,
actually on my
your
phone.
So I'm trying to see from a long time ago.
Yes, presentation for me is everything. So even if I make the most simplest meal, I definitely have to present it good. You know, because
Because we love to eat.
we love to
so-
eat. And one thing that I realize, I mean, for myself as well as Irina, is that 9 out of 10 times we eat with our eyes, right? Because you see the food first and you're like, that looks good. So in your mind, if the food, you know, looks good, that's the first part of the whole thing. And then from there we go and get to the tasting part. So, you know, it definitely have to start with looking good before we can even get to the tasting good. So that's my philosophy behind it. So yes, the Japanese pancake is like the size of a biscuit. It's very super light, super airy. Like literally, you put it in your mouth and it just disintegrates. It's like eating clouds.
Well,
It's
the
so good.
Souffles that taste in actually different with as far
Density.
as texture.
Yeah, the texture and the density does vary, but not by too much. Overall, it's soft.
Yes, but so in sunny days, they have a little bit like denser.
Right.
But
Let's see
in
if I can
cream
pitch this.
pot,
Sorry, guys.
Waikiki,
Okay.
that one literally just disappears in
Yeah,
your mouth.
the cream pot, right?
Yeah, the cream pot,
Mhm.
and I prefer personally the one from Sunny Days. Yes.
It's a little bit more dense. Sunny Days is awesome if you guys ever get a chance. Oh, it's so good. We have photos. Actually, on our Instagram, we put it up, right? Just the other day. If you check on our Instagram, I think
Oh,
we were.
that's where I should actually
Yeah, go there. We were there just what, 2 days ago?
Maybe last week. Yeah.
It was on a Saturday because they're now closed. Oops. Oh no, it's like okay. So, yeah, they're actually closed. They closed on Sunday, yesterday I think. But they're gonna open again.
You guys.
I don't know if you guys
Our
can see it.
Instagram. Yeah. So this is one of the Japanese ricotta.
So that's just
Wait,
one, but show them the actual
Comes with three.
it comes with 3. That's how it comes.
With lots
Or
of
lots of fruits and stuff. It's so good. Oh, it's actually a Japanese Japanese pancake, souffle pancake.
Yeah. Melon bread. I never heard of it.
Yeah. Does it fill you up? Yes, actually it does. As light, even though it's light and fluffy and airy, it does fill you up, and it comes with 3.
I
And-
think the one from Sunny Days fills you up, but the one from Cream Pot, you can have.
Yeah, you could have more of them. Yeah, because it's so light and so airy in cream pot, and it's a beautiful experience there too in cream pot. It's really nice. You go through like this little
Yes, it comes with three.
arts. Yes, it comes with 3 of them. Correct.
Hot cake.
Damn, you guys are talking about food. Now I'm really getting hungry.
And Devon still has to chef it up.
Yeah, I have my work day has just begun actually. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. The buildings are kind of lighting up now. Let's see. Let me switch this around here. Sorry. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. And there's the heart. How beautiful is that?
And it says hope. You can really see right now. But I think it's the angle.
Oh yeah, it'll say hope. If we walk
Yeah,
on the
right
left hand
next to
side of
the
it,
heart.
yeah.
Yes, late birthday dinner.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, we've already been live for an hour and a half. I can't believe it. Once you start yapping and you don't even realize how long you've been on, but I hope you guys are thank you guys for staying with us this long actually. I really do appreciate it.
And thank you for your birthday wishes.
Yes, birthday wishes in the house. Let me turn it back.
What about traveling to South Korea? Yes, we will go to South Korea. Oops.
Okay, there we go.
So So basically, when the borders gonna start opening up, we're gonna start traveling. And thank you so much, Steve. And we actually just found out today from our friend Rochelle that borders to Japan are open. So
We would love to go to Japan. Oh my gosh.
and South Korea is really close to Japan.
Yeah.
So if they will let us in, we'll go. That's my pleasure.
Of course.
Thank you so much for joining.
And when we do go to Japan, because it's not a matter of if, we will. That's going to be, I think, one of the places that we're going to where we will be totally lost in the sauce, as they say. We can't speak the language. We can't read the signs. Although a lot of people told us they do have signs in English, but we will be total at loss. We've been to Ukraine, we've been to Russia, and obviously Irina's Russian, so I was leaning on her, to communicate and getting around. But together, going to a place like this where both of us know absolutely nothing, that's going to be a totally different experience for us, and I can't wait to actually do that.
I never heard about Alan Wong restaurant. Have you heard of it?
Which one?
Alan Wong?
No, yes,
Yeah.
Alan one?
Alan Wong.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's in Honolulu.
Maybe we need to check that out.
But I have my chef over here, and I know for sure my birthday dinner is going to be way better than any restaurant we can possibly
Oh,
go
you're being
to.
biased.
No, that's the truth.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Okay, we'll check it out one day. I need to put it on the list.
Yeah, we definitely have to check that out and see. I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you guys. I know in the last vlog, but for those of you who are with us and don't know, because of the COVID-19, a couple places have closed permanently. Top of Waikiki, which is the revolving restaurant here in Waikiki, they're closed for good. So if you never got a chance to experience it, I'm so sorry, you never will. And if you experienced it before and maybe wanted to go back, it's not gonna happen. They're closed for good because they said operating at 50% capacity just doesn't make sense for them, and they just not going to make a profit, so they cannot open. So for me, that's like a landmark here, and I don't know how many of you have eaten there. That's another topic, but yeah, they won't be open. So sad. And there's another restaurant, I forgot the name of it. It's an Italian restaurant. It's very high-end restaurant. They closed as well. So the COVID continues
in Kakoaka, right?
Yeah, in Kakoaka. COVID continues to take a lot of businesses out of commission.
Well,
So
I
sad.
hope that place that you're talking about, Alan Wong, will still be open. So
Okay, there it is. There it is.
It's on King Street.
Yeah, I'm definitely
We're
going
lucky.
to. I have actually I have this thing about that particular saying. You're very lucky. You know about that one, right? So actually, I'm not gonna get into it in this vlog. We're gonna touch on that lucky topic in another vlog. Oh, look at this! I think another
Please
hotel.
be in here, stay safe, and don't let the tourist things mess things up. Thank you, Melvin. Their website says they are still open. Oh, cool! Thank you so much for your recommendation. We will check it out.
For sure.
Please send a hi. Mexican family, hi Mexican family.
Hey, Mexico in the house.
Aloha. We love Hawaii.
Yes.
We love Hawaii too.
And we
Thank
love
you.
Mexico. We
Oh,
were
yes.
in Mexico for what? We were there for what?
2 months.
2 months we were in Mexico. We were in
Tulum, Playa del Carmen.
yeah, Tulum and Playa del Carmen.
And we also want to go back and go to Bacalar. And we
Yeah.
want to go to, what is it?
Oh, we have a dancer here. Look at this. Hey, showtime.
We want to go by Cancun. There is a place, I forgot where they have
Oh
pink
yeah,
water.
where the water's pink. I
And
forgot
they
where that
have,
is. Maria? No, I was gonna say Maria, but no, it's not that.
Yeah, there's an island. I forgot the name of it, but go to I'm sorry, I'm
You
definitely
just
messed up.
butchered that
Yeah.
name.
Huatulco.
Okay.
Okay, you just butchered it.
I
too.
butcher right. I should just kept my mouth shut. But yeah, Mexico was awesome. And I'm a big fan of tacos, so that street taco is like, that's a problem.
You know what? We were going through our pictures on our phone, and every time the van goes through the street taco photos, the mouth just begins.
Oh yeah, I pause. I'm like,
watering.
oh my gosh, I remember this. And then I'd have a plate and it'd be like 6 tacos on my plate.
Yeah.
Irina would have to try to like really like calm me down because I would go through.
Know how to act
Of course, when it comes to
street
tacos, no. Oh my god, it's just a
Say
problem.
aloha to my
It's a
wife.
problem.
Sonia.
Aloha, Sonia.
Yeah, so we're missing Mexico for sure.
Yeah. But once we do leave Hawaii, maybe we're going to do something where you guys can tell us where you want us to go and what you want to see, and we'll definitely make that happen.
Speaking of tacos and Mexico, there is actually we just found out there is a Oahu Mexican grill here on Kalakaua next to Duke's statue, and their burritos are
so good.
so flavorful. We've been to Aloooha burritos. We did not like it at all. Then we were eating Mexican at what is it, Surf and Tacos.
Yeah, Surf and Tacos.
It's pretty good food, but here Oahu Mexican grill and their margaritas.
Oh, but wait a
Crazy.
minute. Talking about see now we're talking about Mexican food. Jesus, we're going
Tacos
deep.
are the best
We're going
Mexico,
deep in the rabbit hole here.
Hi from
So
Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, awesome.
Aloha,
Aloha.
Melbourne. We did not
Elvis.
make to Melbourne, but
Yeah, we will definitely. We were in
Sydney.
we were
for
in
2
Sydney,
weeks.
yes, and we went to Brisbane.
Yes.
So back to Mexico.
Ooh, fireworks.
Yeah,
starting.
fireworks are starting. So what was it? What's the name of the thing that it comes out every 6 o'clock in the evening?
Where?
The crunchy.
Marquesitas.
Oh, Marquesitas. Guys, oh my gosh.
Aloha, Elvis.
I have to take off my shades for this one. The Marquesitas are,
It's a treat. It's a real treat.
it comes out at 6 o'clock
Or sometimes 6:30.
or 6:30 p.m. in the evening. They usually have these little trucks, not even a truck, like a little cart that they push.
It's actually drizzling right now, so we have to start heading back.
Oh, raincoats are above us. I didn't even realize
It's
that.
Drizzling.
Okay, we're gonna get into this topic again.
Walk and talk.
Another time? Oh, walk and talk. Okay, we'll walk and talk. Irina said walk and talk. Yeah, Marquesitas are the best. Let me see. These are just locals doing fireworks. Let me see if I can just flip the camera here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys.
Once, if life shuts down, that means one's phone dead.
Right. Yeah, so, okay, guys. So you know what? We're going to have to end this one as much as we're talking about food. I know my batteries, my phone already gave me the 10% battery, and I don't want the phone to just basically just cut off in the middle of a conversation. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us and for spending Irina's birthday with us. That was very nice of you guys. I had a wonderful conversation. We definitely have to do this again. I really enjoy this live stuff. Again, we don't normally go live. We normally just kind of put out vlogs. But
And let us know, guys, how the stabilizer, this type of stabilizer is. Is it better than from last live stream that the one had?
yeah, and we'll definitely. I can't see there's trees in the way. Yeah, there's a banyan tree here. We can't see the fireworks. But yeah, let us know. If you guys want us to continue doing this live content, I really enjoy it. I get to communicate with you guys, and we become closer, which is really great because you guys do support us by watching our content, and I really do appreciate it.
We are so close to 5,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
This is such a big thing for us.
Wait, hold on. Let me just flip the camera. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so this is such a big thing for us. last year in January, we were just struggling to reach 100 subscribers. It was so hard for us. We were counting every single subscriber, and now we are really close to 5,000.
5,000. We're super
We're
excited.
missing less than 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to us yet, please do.
Thank you, Elwood. Thank you. We appreciate every single one of you who subscribe to our channel. So definitely, if you're watching this and you haven't,
And help us reach 5.
help us reach 5K. But more importantly, we don't want you to subscribe
Thank
just
you
to help
so-
us reach the 5,000. We want you to watch our vlogs, and we want you to get information
Thank you
from it.
so much.
That's what means the most to us, because when we do these vlogs,
Thank
we
you,
do
Bobby.
it because we want to provide information for you guys, and you know, we want you to get something out of it. So even if you're watching this vlog for the first time, and this is the first time you're watching one of our vlogs, check out our other videos here in Oahu, or any one of our other videos in places we've been, and then decide whether you want to subscribe or not, because that means so
Just
much more
most
to us.
importantly, don't forget.
Yeah,
Because
don't forget. All right,
I know
exactly.
I'm also myself watching some videos, and especially the videos that I like, I would just forget to subscribe because they
You
were
get
so
caught up in the
good.
content.
Right.
Yeah. So value is our number one thing, and we want to make sure you get
I was
value.
person
4,000.
4,000.
Oh, wow.
Something. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. Thank all you guys who are supporting us, who watch our vlog, and who come in for the live, because we know that's something that, you know, we're just starting out. We're not doing it often, but let us know in the comments if you guys want us to continue doing this. I personally enjoy it. I have no problem doing it, and we could do it much more if that's what you guys want us to do. So let us know in the comment if that's what you want. So before the phone actually dies, we want to say aloha.
And mahalo for watching.
And mahalo for watching as usual. And
Just
as
be
usual,
out with
just be
us.
out. Bye, guys. Love you. Be safe, guys. See, like I can't even press the end button. It doesn't want me to leave. I'm trying to end the vlog, and it doesn't want. So I'll let Irina close it out. See if you can hit that button over there.
Magic finger.
Bye, guys.
Bye.